What up, my peeps? It's
What up?
another edition of the Nightcap. I'm Matthias Schwarzkopf. With me is
Just break your fucking chair, Dylan.
yeah,
No?
this Dylan's ripping lip pills there, and Levi's ripping cervezas. So
Oh yeah,
we're all
I
in
heard a
tonight.
pop, and then I saw Dylan go. Like I
No,
thought,
I did that because it was like the intro beer chug was nice. I like that.
oh okay.
Nice.
I thought you like
popping the,
busted your chair or something. I was
No.
like, Jesus.
I was popping my my Velo can.
Damn, do you need a new job, bro? Can we give this guy some donations? He needs some tests and be able to afford Zyn instead of Velo.
These are way better.
I didn't realize we were gonna do I didn't realize there was like different like classes of.
Oh
This
yeah.
is now a nicotine podcast.
I don't do that stuff or whatever. And
Missing
so
out,
I'm,
dude.
You shouldn't.
I'm out of the
No,
loop.
you shouldn't. Like I know so many people
I
who
know I shouldn't.
started.
That's why I don't.
They started doing it just to start doing it. I like quit chewing tobacco. That's why I do it. Which
well, yeah.
So
Same.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
and
not
that's-
just gonna like up and be like, you know, I'm just gonna get really into Zen out of nowhere.
yeah, but I know so many people that are like, oh, I never did nicotine in my life. I just started buying Zins.
Because it's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of
But
like
it's-
when
it's
you're in
not like-
high
it's
school,
not
you're
like
like,
people
I'm gonna start smoking cigarettes.
Well, that's the
and
thing is,
then-
it's not like
Yeah.
ripping a dart on like at the fucking high school under the bleachers at the high school field is way cooler than just like slipping a Zin in before you go to the fucking bowling alley with your wife. Like it's like no, it's like
True.
ripping darts looks way cooler.
Especially when you can do it inside.
Yeah, I mean, this is not an endorsement to start smoking anybody, but like if you're gonna like
Yes,
do
it
one of those
is.
things, I guess do the cooler thing. I guess maybe is the advice. But
Hey, I'm just saying, you have a few Captain and Cokes, and you throw in a lip pillow, it'll take it up to like a 12.
man, I drank way too much Captain Morgan in college. So now if I even like am in the same room as it, I start gagging because I just can't drink it anymore.
Chris, we're doing all right after the storm down here. I know you guys are used to this type of shit, but we've got I don't know.
You guys are stroking out.
Yeah, it ended up like one of the really big windows for a lot of accumulation ended up being like a bunch of freezing rain and sleet, so the total wasn't as much. I was probably somewhere between like 6 or 8 inches. I almost
it.
pulled them. I
was ready for it. Damn.
But nah, a couple of my friends had their pipes bust and stuff, but
That's no
Damn.
good. That's
That
no
day.
good. Yeah.
No power outages then?
well, no,
Obviously.
I've got one guy that lives in an apartment and they keep his like water heater like in a closet outside.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, that's good.
yeah.
That makes sense.
That's no good. Yeah.
I have
fine.
like instant hot water in my house, so my pipes have like hot water in them all the time, so I
Right.
don't have to like drip the sink or anything. So we were
Yeah.
good.
Well, that's like the thing is when you're talking about like just the outside temperature, yes, like winter down, below St. Louis is unserious, but like the houses aren't insulated for that down.
Yeah.
down that
Like I
way.
think it was like -8 last night or something.
right. So
which is-
like 30 degrees causes way more problems in Texas than negative 30 does up here.
right. You guys had like a -50 wind chill, right?
It was -5 when I woke up this morning. I think the wind chill was -20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's negative 17 on Saturday.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
A little chilly.
It's good for the
No,
old
when I was in
LP
college,
business, you know?
Yeah, we had the polar vortex when I was in school. That was
Oh
a
yeah.
-50 wind chill
Classic.
thing.
Every single person from Florida and Texas was like, I was immediately considering a transfer.
That's the only time we ever got out of class.
Yeah, actually, there was a long time. There was a long time where I would say had like a long streak of not canceling any class at all. And then I think when
Fuck no, Jackson, it is not.
yeah, what the
Fuck
hell,
that game.
Jackson? Fuck you, man. You can watch it off to the side on your smaller screen, but it's disgusting behavior from Jackson Pence. But then I want to say like my senior year, I want to say like 2014 or something, like 2013, 2014, maybe. We had a big storm and actually had classes canceled for a day, which was the first time they had done it like in forever.
Well, we haven't been here in a couple weeks for this episode, so some catching up to do.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some football stuff, but we missed
little bit.
the national championship, Some playoff football. The Bears lost. That's good.
Bears did lose.
Just the Bears lost.
I put solid United States currency on the Chicago
It
Bears.
sure did.
Just because the line was so good. I was like, and the way the Bears are playing right now, you're talking about like plus 180 money line. Like that is awesome. And I got my money's worth, I guess, overtime and whatnot.
You very nearly got it.
Yeah.
It would have been a hell of a deal.
Caleb Williams, the game is over, buddy. You have one job. Do not turn the ball over. That is your one job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and that one too, they had the ball. Like there was no reason for them to rush or for them to push anything downfield.
No, a field goal wins the game.
Yeah.
Well, our friend DJ Moore may have extended his route to the wrong area of where he was supposed to, but
he also just kind of gave up on it.
Yeah, nobody was really throwing him under the bus, which rightfully so, good teammates and all that stuff, but he fucked up.
Yeah. But play some defense, bro. You know, shit goes bad, play defense out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he declined on that particular occasion. Kind of
to try.
Where do you guys stand in the current NFL? What side are we on?
What side are we choosing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Are you talking about like Patriots and Seahawks? Like we're choosing?
I mean, like,
ooh.
So Drake May.
He looked like ass. Drake
May is a much cooler football player than Sam Darnold.
He didn't play good.
No,
he hasn't played good all playoffs.
But the Patriots are also maybe the single lamest team in the NFL that you can cheer for. So
I like Vrabel. I think
Vrabel individually is cool.
Yeah,
the New England Patriots organization is deeply uncool.
The Iowa people will hate this, but the best meme I saw was it was like Iron Man putting on a suit, and it was like all the Chiefs fans having to put on their Patriots jersey again for the first time since 2019.
How about Sanders getting to the Pro Bowl now?
I saw that. That's crazy.
I know. I think I probably got invited to then. Let me look. I think I had a better QBR this year than him.
You might have.
Chance.
It's because he was like okay in his first game, but he wasn't great, and he is
the Pro Bowl has become a thing where like nobody really wants to go anymore.
Yeah,
and they're just looking for people to fill out the thing.
Yeah, you just get the 8th alternate. But now he gets to put on his resume. He was an NFL Pro Bowler.
True.
Which unfortunately means exactly the same as like it used to when when it was like you went out to Hawaii for the week and it was a big deal. And now Shedeur Sanders
used to mean something. This shit used to mean something.
Basically. We could talk Iowa State stuff. So I'm trying to think. So since the last time we talked football wise, we had a couple commitments from like from a safety and a couple other people just kind of filling out the class. But kind of the main
receiver from TCU.
Yeah, wide receiver from TCU. Which when we got that, here, I'll even pull it up here. So when we got him, I immediately texted my good friend Melissa Treewasser, friend of the program, and just like saying, "Hey, what's the deal with this cat?" So I texted her. Let's see here.
Made a sick catch. He's got
so Jordan Bailey. So he's got a really great catch. So I said, "What's the story with Jordan Bailey? We just signed him out of the transfer portal." And she said, "Oh, really? I missed that. He's a good kid, really athletic, super fast, but has struggled to stay healthy. Lots of promise, but could never live up to his potential because he always got hurt. Could be a special teams demon, but wouldn't expect a ton of him at wide receiver." And I said, "I don't know if we would be looking at him to be the top end of the rotation guy, anyways." And he said he had a couple really good catches, and his brother Imani Bailey was a really good running back for them a couple years ago.
I'm gonna see if I can. Was that against Baylor?
So Daniel Jackson transferred, and then we picked up a different Daniel Jackson from TCU. But this one has some credentials as being a pretty talented guy.
Yeah,
not that Daniel Jackson like couldn't have done something, but just
him having eligibility is crazy to me.
Yeah, he's got medical red shirts up the wazoo.
Was that this year that they had that catch? Yes.
Was it this year? Yeah, because Melissa actually sent me a picture of it. It's on my phone.
I'm uploading it now. We are going to watch it live here.
Oh, are we? Okay, sick. I said she sent me a picture of that she took, which is awesome, but it's on my phone, so I don't really have like a great way to quickly get it up on the stream.
This is Yeah, I believe it was this year against Baylor. Beginning of the game. It is still uploading, but
okay. So yeah, I don't think the expectation is necessarily that he's going to be a major contributor. I mean, I think they've pretty much got, I think they've pretty much got the top end of it figured out with the Tulane kid. I'm forgetting all these names because there's so many of them, but with the Tulane wide receiver, and then they've got the gosh. I'm trying now. I got to remember all the damn receivers.
This is actually 47 seconds worth of Jordan Bailey highlights. But
is it really? All right, let's pull it. Let's watch some Jordan Bailey highlights.
Explosive gain for the Horned Frogs. Fake the handoff. Cam Cook wide open in the end zone. A one-handed touchdown catch.
I'm only 10 yards out.
Took advantage of that short field. Jordan Bailey on the pop pass. Bailey
can be direct snap to Williams. End around, gets it to Bailey.
Bad angle.
Hoover tried to set a block. Bailey still going. Bailey! Touch!
Hoover over the middle in stride. Bailey to the end.
Stand over another player and signal anything or taunt. Another play fake. Hoover down the left sideline. Caught!
Kid's got some serious wheels if he stays healthy.
Potential. There's potential, obviously.
Yeah, he's got some wheels on him.
Did we hire Matt Campbell Light?
Yeah, so what I saw there, I saw some pretty significant speed through there. Especially like seems like if you can get that kid out into an open field, you know, on like they did on an end around and one there. And
Tariq Milton, somebody said that's
something like that. The thing that was so funny about Tariq Milton to me is like I think in theory he was fast. He's really quick in tight spaces, but like his strides were 18 inches long.
Yeah,
he took 8 times as many strides to get anywhere as so his top end speed wasn't like as good as it could have been because he took such short strides. Oh, Amari Hayes, that's what his name is. Thank you, Jackson Pence. They're here for everybody, for all of us here. So yeah, I think Amari Hayes there. You brought Dom Overby back. You got a few other guys there that I think they are planning on having in the top end of their rotation. But to me, this feels like Bailey feels like a guy that if you can take a flyer on him, and if he pans out, great. If he's only a special teams guy, that's fine. But it's a pretty like low risk, high upside transfer at the receiver spot when there's all the spots are open basically. There's no penciled in starter. Maybe Omari Hayes is the closest thing to a penciled in starter. But that's that's probably about as close as it is. But there's a lot of snaps and a lot of targets up for grabs. Even if they're in more of like a pro style offense, there's still lots of targets and snaps up for grabs. So
this could be a weird offseason, not even like just going into a football season and not knowing who's going to be where other than the quarterback, I guess.
We'll know the quarterback. We'll know a couple of the offensive linemen, though even not necessarily like where on the offensive line, but we'll know a couple of the starting offensive linemen. We'll know.
Yeah, they want to do a spring showcase, not a spring game.
I will almost certainly be there.
Yeah, we got at least the spring practice will be interesting this year to follow along for information other than the same old stuff that we've had for the last 5 years. So
what's interesting though is you've got 3 big time options back at returner now. With obviously you have Aiden Flora, then you bring in Cameron Petaway from Bowling Green, and now you got Bailey from TCU. All 3 of them are very, very good special teams returners. So I'd be curious to see how they handle that situation. If they put Flora on punt return, Petaway on kick return, Petaway and Bailey on kick return, or if you put Flora on both. They have a lot of options there, which I think is exciting.
Can never have enough returners, in my opinion.
Oh, I totally agree with that. Especially on a team that's going to be relying on, I don't know if relying is the right word, but sort of field position. That's where I was going to get with this field position. I mean, for better or worse, we're basically going to try to play Kirk Ferentz ball next year, and which
disgusting,
which is yucky to talk about. But that's functionally what they're going to be doing. Now, obviously, we are hopefully we are a little bit more explosive on offense than that. But as far as like general philosophy goes, you're pretty much playing Iowa football next year. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but they it's disgusting, but they do win football games. Next year, because Carter Pabst is the freshman, or he's going to be a sophomore, came from Washington State. He has a chance to play. Evan Boyd was another one. He came from Michigan.
I think we talked about Hunter Deckers being the quarterback of the Gamblers a couple weeks ago, I believe.
We did. Yeah. Hunter Deckers getting drafted.
Day that was announced.
I know Cody Jackson is the Tarleton State guy. I think he's got a chance probably to at least have an opportunity to maybe start outside too. Trevor Fortenberry, maybe. They've got a lot of options out there, but I don't know.
Lots of unknown options.
I'll be curious what that showcase produces, what they do with that, because I think running back and receiver, and the secondary, I think are my most like. I'll be keeping a close eye on them. Obviously the offensive line and defensive line, but I mean it would be hard for me to go to a showcase and not want to watch the receivers, especially considering how inconsistent and frankly bad they were last year. So I that's who I would be like. Will Dom Overby suddenly be able to catch footballs? That's like, I don't know. Maybe just having a different wide receiver coach helps. I mean, just trying to think, Dylan, did you ever have a change in position coach while you were at Iowa State?
I mean, Golish to Manning to Mouse, but like
it was all internal.
Yeah, it was all kind of the same.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a big dramatic shift or anything like that.
And we kind of, I mean, honestly, we kind of coached ourselves. Like after Golish left, like Manning was the OC and Mouse was kind of, so it was just kind of like with the three guys we had, it was self ran pretty much. But
well, and you guys were all old as shit by the time. Like at the end, you were all old at the same time. So by the end,
you heard it here first. Coach Matt Campbell's coaching staff did not coach his players, and that's.
No, I mean, Manning was the OC, so like Mouse was basically the tight end coach even during that time. And then like we were all so cool with Mouse and we'd known him so long that it was I don't know. He was our coach, but it wasn't like it was just different. And it was a lot more open because we were all so old. It was just like more of like mutual conversation than it was like telling us what to do. Like
right. So I guess now I'm kind of curious. Like last year, obviously all of the receivers had problems catching the football consistently. All of them. Like, is it a talent thing? Is it the position coach is doing something wrong? Is it?
I don't think it's a talent thing, right? Like
I don't think it was either.
Football, or you're not going to be there. Yeah, a mental thing, and or like if you just give up the jugs, right? If you just quit taking reps. I mean, that kind of stuff will happen.
Like surely some accountability has to fall back on Noah Pauley for not getting that fixed, right?
Some of it, but like, I mean, some of it's got to fall on the players too, right? I know we're talking about
I mean, in the end, like Noah Pauley can't catch the footballs for him.
Right. Yeah. Right. And like you have to be, if you're struggling with that, like you've got to stay after practice. Like it's not necessarily Noah Pauley's job to make you stay after practice and figure out how to catch a football. Like that's kind of a that's a prerequisite to the job that you are assigned to.
You're a Division I football player. You should be doing that on your own. Yeah.
No Breakfast wants to know if you've talked to any of the coaches since they've moved to Happy Valley.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Matt. I talked to Mouse a couple times. I need to talk to Seam Buckner. I haven't talked to him in a while. But man, I mean,
did he follow him as a GA?
They're all over there. There's like, I mean, the nutritionist. That was like a student nutritionist when I was there. Went with them. Like they took everybody. But no,
did Mouse have anything notable to say or?
No, not really. I know it's been wild for those guys for the last couple months, so I'm gonna go out there at some point and spend some time with them and see what's going on. But I also this might be a good time for did we get the Hunter Deckers signing
by
with
the Gamblers. Yeah.
Signing with the Houston Gamblers.
Of all the fucking teams that could have drafted Hunter Deckers.
Holy moly.
Like, surely even he and his agent would have had to like get a chuckle out of
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of funny.
I mean,
It's pretty funny. Like,
I wonder if that's why they did it. They're like a publicity thing. Like maybe we get some, whether good, bad, or indifferent, we get talked about a little more if we
We'll
sign this
show
guy.
that.
right, it's a little more pub. Yeah.
We're gonna lose me to Happy Valley. I don't know. As soon as it happened, my wife's like, "Do you want to move to Pennsylvania?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to move.
I don't want to move to Pennsylvania.
I don't. I love to be around those guys all the time, but I do not want to live there."
Yeah. That was actually one thing that was confusing too last year. Is Eli Green, when he was in the game, was pretty good, and just for whatever reason, just could not see the field. I could not, for the life of me, tell you why that was the case. I mean, I know the 24 season he got banged up, but
Yeah.
There's so many things that
about
you don't know, like
right.
small injuries that aren't reported, like banged up, or they don't trust him, right? Like for whatever reason that might be. Maybe he's not turning his homework assignments. Maybe he's not.
Right. There could be a million things off the field
Yeah.
that he's not doing. Yeah. It was confusing from the outside looking in because he seemed to be the only one that could ever you could consistently rely on to catch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, maybe in practice it's just like MAs all over the place. Like you just never know.
Yeah, the thing with him was every time he was on the field, he did make a play, but it wasn't like he never made a bad play either. So it had to have been a lot.
He didn't have some major screw up that would have kept him on-off. So I'm not
And
sure.
considering the drop issues that we have, you would have thought.
Right. So you'd almost have to assume there's something off the field because there's no way that anybody in that coaching staff watched what he did compared to everybody else and wasn't like, okay, this guy's clearly our most consistent guy right now.
Yeah, I mean, my bet would be there's a trust. They only play people that they trust, and there's probably some reason that they didn't trust him enough.
Mm-hmm.
It would be my guess.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of tough. I mean, and in the end, it doesn't matter. Because he's gone, the whole coaching staff's gone. Doesn't really matter at this point. But it was frustrating. And you hope that they get something figured out. Yeah.
Well, the drop thing is weird, man. I think we've mentioned it before because if you drop a pass, you're not coming to the sideline and getting your ass chewed because everyone is aware that you should not be dropping the pass. You are aware of it. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows that you know.
Yeah, and it's almost like this little awkward thing where everyone's just quiet about it. Same like running backs fumble the ball. It's like I'm not gonna go. I'm not, even when Brees was young, I'm not gonna go rip his ass because he fumbled the ball. Like he knows. It's not a so.
Yeah, I mean, if it became an absurd problem at some, then maybe at some point, but one or two here, you're not gonna when Rocco threw a pick six, I guarantee nobody on the sideline was giving him shit for it.
No, and that's because that's not the type of stuff that you get in people's ass about. It's like if you're mentally doing the wrong, if you're missed assignments or you're just doing wrong shit, that's when you get in someone's ass. But physically performing, failing something is okay, obviously you're not trying to drop the ball. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. It's a PSU podcast trying to steal away our CTE powered super soldiers. So help me God. Oh my God.
They probably do have a million podcasts.
I'm sure. You know what's funny though is, I mean, I'm sure they've got plenty of shows and stuff like that. For the size of the program and the notoriety of the program, the size of the brand, I guess maybe you want to call it. Iowa State has a fairly dense network of a fairly dense media network as far as coverage goes for how big the program is.
I think it's how much do the people around the program care about it? Mm-hmm. Texas, it's a bunch of old people and they get plenty of national coverage. So their fans aren't, I don't know, as invested maybe.
No, because they get information about Texas football force fed to them basically. Right. Whereas Iowa State fans, generally speaking, have to go out of their way to find it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would agree with that too. But I mean, there's a reason that like every former player I've ever talked to is always had like made a comment that playing at Texas is not that big a deal.
Right.
That even though the stadium holds 100,000 people or whatever it is, that it's not really any different than playing at any other stadium, just because like it's the fans are all fairly lackadaisical.
Weird statement. The people that I've talked to that play for the Cowboys, they got stories too. They're like, the place is ran. They're like it's ran like a an amusement park. You know, it's like an attraction. Like in the facility, you're at work. Usually, it's just the players and the staff, and you just kind of like do what you got to do and go home. Apparently, they're like bringing businessmen through, and like they're watching you work out, and it's like this whole like big deal that they put on a show instead of like actually worrying about football.
You mean the sideshow is not translating towards the football success?
Right.
You're telling me that one monkey incident wasn't going to propel Texas to a national championship? What was that whole deal? Was it the Tom Herman had the monkey?
Oh, I remember that.
I vaguely remember
that. Stripper had the monkey.
The stripper had Tom Herman and the stripper had the monkey. That's what it was. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, exotic pole dancer who's owned a pet monkey that bit a child. Apparently.
Wait. So how was that connected to Tom Herman? Did Tom Herman hire this person?
His assistant Jeff Banks had a girlfriend.
That's what it was.
Parentheses pole assassin.
Pole assassin. Oh, okay. Suddenly, all the lights came on. It's like, okay, I remember pole assassin.
Yeah.
Okay, I suddenly remember that. Yeah. The coach with the stripper was the special teams coach. Yeah, the special teams coach had a girlfriend.
This is tight end coach. Tight end coach Jeff Banks' girlfriend, known as the pole assassin.
Okay, tight ends. Yeah,
fantastic.
It's incredible. Yeah. I can't. Frankly, I'm shocked that whole staff didn't win a national title.
Wait, they were on Jerry Springer?
Were they really?
No. I don't know. I'm just looking at. So it says Texas tight end coach leaves wife for a stripper named Pole Assassin, complete with a Jerry Springer appearance.
Fucking crazy. Oh my gosh.
That's wild. They had that incident, and then wasn't it the same winter that they had Chris Beard and the
it was Chris Beard had his whole deal. Or no. Chris Beard was later.
Or a year after. It wasn't very long.
It was like a year or two later, I want to say, because Chris Beard's whole thing wasn't. That was a whole different deal.
Some of these coaches, man, I don't know why they.
I mean, like I feel like the whole gig at Texas is so bizarre that like things like that are just gonna happen.
I mean, all the coaches. There's been so many stories.
Well, Sarkisian's already had his moment at Washington.
Sarkisian had his thing at Washington, yeah.
So I guess we're just waiting for another one.
Maybe? Sandusky, I think it's his birthday today. Actually,
that's different school.
I think I saw that. I know, but we're talking about like coaching scandals. Coaching scandals, like
Dylan, you made that sound like it was celebrated.
You're like Sandusky's birthday today. It's like,
well, because I saw it somewhere today. I think I saw it on something.
Oh, pods.
Like I took my visit to Ole Miss in high school, and like Hugh Freeze is like pulling out the Bible and like talking. Yeah, he's like talking about God, and we walk out of his office, and my mom's like, "Man, I really like that guy. He seems like such a good guy." And then like a month later was like the whole like cocaine and strippers thing, and he got, for recruits, and he got fired.
A real man of faith, right there.
Nailed it.
Hugh Freeze, man, that guy's got to be pure fucking chaos. I don't know how that guy keeps getting. Jobs.
Well, didn't he have like it was like at Auburn, he had a tea time every Sunday.
Yeah.
And would never go watch film or anything like that. The next day, it was just
and people figured out that he got fired because he canceled his tea time.
And then they were like asking Golish about that. Did you see that?
No,
Yeah, he's like, no, I love
He's
football.
like, no, I don't have any hobbies. I don't fish. I don't golf. I don't do shit. I love fucking football. And that's like, that was his answer.
Sort of related. That was kind of the same vibe I got from Jimmy Rogers when he did his interview with CW this week.
Yeah, I mean, he might be a little fucked up in the head.
Anything that's not football.
You need to get a little fucked up in the head like that.
I mean, yeah. I
mean, Matt was that way. He'd like wife and kids. Like, I don't need to see them. Sleep in my office.
And I mean, to me, I want a football guy coaching my football teams.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Rogers seems like a football guy.
That's a hot take, Levi.
That's just my personal opinion. Maybe a little too steamy for this podcast, but I like football guys.
Yeah, you can tell
we don't have Clinton.
He's
Clinton's a football guy, dude, and we don't have him anymore.
Well, we do sort of have the ghost of Ryan Clan in Gavin Proudfoot.
Yeah.
Which Matthias is not nearly as impressed with Gavin Proudfoot as I am, but
he's a little tight in the hips, you know.
Matthias is I'll believe it when I see a guy.
I know.
Really, with all these offensive
Here.
linemen, that is with all these guys, you know, because I mean,
I'm going to pull up this tape,
things.
and I want to watch this tape, all three of us together.
The only one that's like a proven like commodity is Masai King. You know,
yeah.
I mean, this kid from Auburn's going to be good.
So it's funny because you know what's I saw a tweet earlier, or was it yesterday, I think, that said that James Neal was having like a really good Senior Bowl or Shrine Bowl or whatever it was, and we're all like, where did this player come from? Because all we saw was dog shit. And if you look at our PFF grades from last season, if you include, because right now PFF has all of the new players on the roster that registered last season, and the seniors that left. So like you can see James Neal compared to the new guys that came in, and he is lower rated than all of them. He is the lowest rated offensive tackle on the entire roster. It's crazy.
Let me see if I can find this fucking tweet about. I'm gonna hate
some
that
guys
so hard right now.
Some guys can't. Some guys can go to camps and practices and do these one-on-one drills and look outstanding, but they can't play football. Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah, I mean, and like maybe James Neal is just like an NFL, like playing football full time and an NFL position coach away from being really good. But I mean, that's how Brock Purdy was.
NFL position coaches are.
So I'm watching this clip about James Neal quietly having a strong East-West Shrine Bowl as he grabs the guy's arm and pulls him down for what would be a hold.
Yeah, there's no penalties in that.
The one that always kills me is when I see clips of offensive line from the recruiting camps
with no pads on.
Oh, with no pads. But I remember seeing this one where the guy, like the offensive lineman, straight up just like grabbed the dude by the face mask and just chucked him to the ground, and then it was like you meet like getting around and like dancing around and shit like that. It's like, I mean, that's a hold every single fucking week.
I will
Congratulations,
say
you just put your team in 1st and 20.
James Neal's feet look a lot quicker. The bad thing about all these reps I'm watching is he's basically bent over like he's gonna pick something up off the ground, and all they need to do is slam his head into the ground, and then he's beat instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the push pulls a motherfucker, man. That shit'll get you.
I don't know. I'm trying right now. I'm looking through. I did a little bit of offensive line analysis on my Voice of College Football show last week. I was trying to find. I found some highlights when they played in North Dakota last year that had some good reps from Proudfoot on there. Okay, I think I got a couple here.
Well, if James Neal gets drafted 5th round or greater, I'll eat my words.
You're gonna eat your what?
He's not going to, though.
Okay, let me pull this up. Okay, so here is UNI versus North Dakota last year. He's the right tackle he's the right tackle for UNI. So he's going to be right here. And they run a similar-ish offense to.
Did you just show me where the right tackle was?
Well, if you weren't aware, it's on the right side, Dylan.
I'm demonstrating it for the people at home. I just wanted to
If somebody's watching this show and they don't know where the right tackle lines up, you're probably watching
Dylan,
the wrong
I'm
show.
being a good fucking podcast. You know, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Play
if
the
you
fucking
people are listening to this later, I just about fucking fell. Go back to the YouTube and watch this later.
Yep. So, I mean, they're just running. I mean, just like, I don't know, just that's kind of whatever rep, I guess. But there's a couple other ones I maybe later in the game I found a couple other ones that were just really good.
Really selling it to me here, Levi.
Shut the fuck
Levi,
up, Matthias.
But also, my thing is like, look at these kids, man. Like, what is that guy?
I understand that they're FCS. Like that's like the concern with anybody that you're pulling out of the FCS.
Like that was a defensive lineman they showed. He an edge rusher. He looked like a DB.
I don't disagree with you. But what I'm telling you, I mean, this is like just not the game. And apparently North Dakota just fucking smoked you. Oh, I just realized that this is like a North Dakota piece.
Highlight.
Yeah, I just realized that. I don't know. I found one last week. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. But basically,
fuck him.
You saw that one rep; it was good. But no, I like Gavin Proudfoot. On his pass blocking reps, he is a little tight in the hips, but as a downhill run blocker, I do like him a lot. Especially he does a really nice job sealing off running lanes. So I don't know. I understand that we're
gonna give him a shot
well
because we have to.
Yeah, I mean, literally every they recruit is going to have an opportunity. So
Yeah.
you know, but if you're really pinpointing it, if Jake Taylor is healthy, like that's going to be one of your tackles. Masai King, obviously, I think he's a shoo-in at this point.
I think Masai King is the only one that you're looking at. Is like that guy's almost
but the other guys, it's all like, okay, can they stay healthy? Are they winning their reps in practice? All that stuff is going to equate into them getting a starting position on this offensive line. So whether it's King at right tackle, left tackle, I don't really care. But just figure it out.
I don't know. I am not as sold on Jake Taylor.
He's just got a heaping gray cloud over his head of health
injuries, man. It's like he is perpetually hurt. So
those are the ones. So you think will get lucky if they hit.
Dubious-ish of PFF, but I mean, here's the grades from last year. I mean, Masai King is clearly the best. There's Proudfoot right there. I mean, both of them are better than Tyler Miller. Colin Amick, he's coming in from Montana. Again, FCS guy. Don't know what you do with him exactly, but there's fucking James Neal way down here below anybody else.
Really shocked at that pass blocking grade just based on what I just watched.
like 43.5 pass blocking grade is fucking crazy. That's terrible.
It's not good.
I mean, sure, he has the highest run blocking, and honestly, maybe that number is what we were getting shoved up our asses all last year. Like, oh, this guy's an NFL guy. Like, this guy's really great.
Well, when you're pass blocking a guy in pass pro and your head is down like this, it's
not great.
Not going to end well.
It's not awesome.
That one's pretty important in the NFL.
Yeah. So, I mean,
and their pass rushers are pretty good.
They are.
They pay them a lot.
They are good.
We need a good defensive line, dude. I'm telling you, that's what makes your offensive line. Like, that's where I learned how to block, right? I've got Will McDonald one rep, and I've got Inu Wazirike the next rep, like two completely different players.
Yeah, and they're both really fucking good. Yeah.
Right, and like if you can have guys like that on your team, you're just better on offense.
So obviously they don't have everybody on here. Like, there's a couple of guys that the kid from Colorado School of Mines. He's not there because PFF doesn't track D2 data, but you get Braden Smith here and the Auburn kid, DeAndre Carter. He's not on here because he didn't play. He only played special team snaps, I think, or something like that. Or he didn't play much last year. You get Braden Smith. I don't know. That's a nice pass blocking grade. You know, depending on what kind of weight you put on that kind of stuff. As I'm trying to remember, he came from He came from. Where did he come from?
Is that? Oh, snaps. Okay, I see that there. Okay.
Braden Smith. He came from.
Purdue?
Oh, he's the Tarleton State kid. So he's the Tarleton State transfer. Again, D2. But
Oh,
Tarleton State's
Tarleton
pretty
State's
decent.
FCS. They're
Yeah,
FCS. Yeah.
But-
They're pretty decent.
Dude,
They're-
we have to
that's a good
relearn
part.
an entire roster. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have-
I mean, again, like you're pulling from FCS, but like 81.8 is a pretty good pass blocking grade.
First team All American.
940 reps.
And that's a lot of snaps too. That's I mean, all of Iowa State's I think Tyler Miller and James Neal were both.
Yeah, I mean, even at
800s.
Tarleton State versus, you're going to have reps that you're going to lose against those players too. And you got 940 reps on the offensive side of the ball. You got an 81
snap minimum. Here we go. I didn't even catch snap minimum. So DeAndre Carter is like below the snap minimum, but he does have a good pass block grade.
He's got 3 years of eligibility.
Oh yeah, So I mean,
Arms look a little short. I know he's an interior guy, but
yeah. So I mean,
a lot of pieces to work with, a lot of unknown pieces, but I guess that's the beauty of having. I hope that they're all there for spring ball because that's going to help tremendously. One of the worst things
from Michigan State is the one I'm most curious about because he played a bunch for Michigan State, like so almost 500 snaps. He played a bunch, and I think he must have been banged up through here a little bit. He's playing most of the snaps by week 7, week 8, week 9 type of thing. But I'm not really sure what to make of this exactly. Again, like PFF data gets worse the farther you zoom in, but it gets better as you zoom out and look at like a whole player as a whole season type. Like you at least gives you a good idea of just generally how good this player is. I'm not sure what to think of him now, Grant, because his grades are lower than other people's, but he's also playing at Michigan State, so he's playing, he's playing in the Big Ten. He's playing he's playing power conference football.
Well, the important thing is you look at that. His number went from year 1 to year 2.
Yeah, it went from like 40 in the 40s to 60s. That's absolutely true. Yeah. Messiah King though he's clearly the best. Just in terms of. We watched a little bit of tape of him last week. He looks good on tape, and he grades out pretty well. He's been durable.
We've got another tight end from Arkansas.
Oh yeah. Oh, Fortenberry. Yeah, Tyler Fortenberry. He played at Arkansas State last year. Do you know Tyler or Trevor?
No. The Russellville kid.
Just now, you mean?
No. I saw this let me find it.
Did he play football last year?
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
Oh, he's on the basketball team, Levi.
Shut up, fucker.
God.
Who is Vince Benetti?
Oh,
do I know who that is? He's got crazy blocking grades as a tight end. Jesus.
There's your H-back.
He's got 10 whole snaps, but he's there.
No, that kid from Montana,
Colin Amick.
No, the tight end that just came in. He's basically built like a fucking fullback.
He built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, that's could be real nice.
Yeah.
I was really hoping they'd get that kid from Arizona that is an actual fullback, but they listed him as I can't think of his name, but dude, that guy is a monster.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd get him, but
one thing actually out of the Jimmy Rogers interview too, there was a clip in there where Chris was asking about the defensive line and specifically about Zamir Hawk and Trey Verdon and Jace Gilbert. And it was actually, I might be able to pull it up, but because I think they put it in a short, but basically talking about how he brought those guys back because he thinks that in the new system that they're going to fit better, basically. That they're going to be those just kind of their build and their skill set is going to fit better in a 4-down.
I will say a lot of the guys that seemingly towards the end of the Matt Campbell era that we recruited across that defensive line, other than a few select defensive ends and things like that. But a lot of them probably would have been better off at playing strictly a 4-down.
Can you imagine Will McDonald as a dedicated edge rusher in a 4-down?
Yeah. I mean, but I'm not even talking about specifically him. I'm talking about like the last 3 years or I guess, Will McDonald would fit that. But
I think we can all agree that most of our best defensive line players would have been better in a 4-down set.
Yeah.
Like
you kept a lot of these younger D linemen
Yep.
from the Campbell era.
Yep.
What was it about those guys? Like, I mean, a guy like Jace Gilbert, Hawk, does that give you a good core foundation?
It does. Yeah, it does. And I think like Trey, and there's several
Trey.
in this group that have played in games and have promise and are physical and have the size and are going to develop inside of a 4-man front. I think maybe better than what they were in the last system. Just their body type, their physicality, they fit what we were looking to do. And to keep them was huge for us.
I also thought it was interesting when.
Yeah. So I like hearing that. Basically, he was able to look through, especially our defensive system, be like, okay, these guys are actually going to fit better in this system. We can keep them, so we're gonna. And I don't. I like it, especially because like Trey Verdon and Jace Gilbert both came on, later in the year. So like they've got something they can build on. Now they're going to be in a system that's better, probably a better fit for them. Zamir Hawk, I think will be a good defensive tackle in a 4-down. I think he was kind of weird in a 3-down. Like I don't think like being just that gap specialist run stopper was necessarily his best fit.
I just think that's where a lot of the trouble of getting to the quarterback with your front guys was obviously the 3-3-3, whatever you fucking want to call it. Wasn't necessarily generated or designed to generate an immense amount of pressure with your defensive linemen, but when we still weren't like sending a ton of blitz packages in the first halves, games and things like that, like a lot of the really good defensive teams across the country, like they'll just want to generate pressure with their front four. And when you can't do that with, you're going 3 guys on 5. And I don't know, it just felt like while it was still effective enough, it just felt like maybe that defense kind of ran its course a bit.
I mean, we're happy to see the change, but also like if you look back on the Campbell era, the games that we should have won were because of the offense for majority of the time, if not every time. Like
I think the 3-3 stack did its job. Like I think it did its job, especially like in the first 4 years, like up through COVID. I think is when it did its best job. And then the last few years, though, it definitely felt like teams that have really started to figure it out. They found all this. They were able to find a lot of the soft spots.
Well, we also didn't have, after Will McDonald left.
Yeah, we didn't have an elite pass rusher.
That's, I think. Well, again, as we say,
because you went straight from Jaquan Bailey to Will McDonald.
And then after that, nothing.
And nothing. Yeah,
I'm not saying like those guys weren't nothing. It just wasn't that star pass rush type of guy.
And it's not just one. Like all 3 of those guys have to be motherfuckers for that to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like we had some good ones. The Ray Limo is an awesome football player. But
like they had like some individuals here and there that were good, but
Dom Orange was really good on the inside, but the outside didn't go with him. So
yeah, if you could have paired Dom Orange up with a really good edge rusher, like I will forever lament the fact that Ikeni Eziogo never figured it out here. That never really fully turned, never really fully flipped the switch, because the potential is clearly there, and maybe he'll get it together at Penn State. I don't know, but like if you could have paired up Dom Orange with another like high end pass rusher off the edge, I think that could have caused a lot of problems.
Jaquan Bailey, obviously, he had the sack records at Iowa State until Will McDonald came along. All that blah blah blah, but him paired with Lima and all that stuff, those two it made the thing work for each one of them to feed off of each other. Like now, if it was just Jaquan Bailey without that guy, would it have been the same? Probably not. But
right,
and then Will McDonald, you think really you could tell from
you put that guy anywhere.
Yeah,
that guy's an alien.
I don't think you necessarily needed a nose tackle to make him work because he just could do it. So
I hemmed his ass up though. No, he didn't get past me.
But I mean, you just
I'm just saying, like these NFL teams, they can't figure out what to do with this guy. They need to just pull the practice film up because Buddy could he would eat these fat offensive linemen alive. But then when somebody who was big and strong and had a little bit of athleticism, just saying.
Or as the kids say these days, a little motion.
Well, God forbid a white guy have a little motion.
Okay, but seriously, you're telling me a tight end from the state of Arkansas coming in wearing the number 89. I believe. I have belief. He's got like 6 catches for like 60 yards, but I believe.
Dylan's got a little.
Did you figure out what the kid's name was, or?
Yeah, it's Ben Hallmark.
Ben Hallmark.
Haulmark.
Yeah, Iwazurike. Also, yes.
Yeah, Eddie Iwazurike. Yeah, for sure. But can he throw?
I don't know. Maybe he's not 6'3", 245. But
that's the shortest tight end we've had on the roster in a long time.
You know what I'm telling you? He looks like he blocks his ass off. He looks strong. He looks fast. 89 car.
If you can't catch the ball, at least hit somebody.
It is worth noting that his last name, Hallmark, is spelled Haul.
Yep.
Hallmark. Yeah, that's great.
Where'd it go? I mean, look at this. 4'6", 540.
For a guy that size, that's not bad.
340-pound hang clean, 600-pound squat, 350 bench. I mean,
Cooper Alexander did not
stay. No.
He is now in Happy Valley.
He was here for a long time. Like, he was here till like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, because I think he transferred like a couple days before the portal closed.
Yep,
like,
and
he
instantly went to Penn State.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was given how long it took him to make the decision. I don't know if that was it took him that long, or if they just decided they didn't have a spot for him or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
They took him after probably they realized they didn't get somebody else.
Yeah. Oh, Penn State, you mean?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I would guess.
Did they end up getting that number 1 running back in the country? I assume they did. Penn
State.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Speaking of number 1 running back in the country getting an offer, we actually Iowa State just offered the he's the number 3 running back, I believe, in the 2027 class out of Texas. We offered him on Saturday, I want to say, which is interesting because
shooters
do shoot, and they have already started taking some fairly significant swings. Landon Williams-Callis.
Well, I mean, that's the thing you have to do in recruiting anyways. Like, you never know which one might stick. I mean, Matt Campbell did that all the time.
The good thing about him too, specifically, is that Iowa State can offer him immediate playing time. Like, he is good enough that, like, even if Aiden Flora and all these guys stick around, this guy shows up on campus, he's probably almost immediately the best running back in the room. He is currently a 5-star player. He's 36 nationally, 3rd running back, 7th best player in Texas. Kid ran for 3,500 yards last season.
That's not enough.
It's not enough. He's really good. He's small. He's only like 5'7.5", which could theoretically scare some teams off, but 3,500 yards last season on the ground.
Sounds like a high school running back.
Dude, my brother broke like all kinds of records in the world, and he rushed for like 2,300.
He's from Randall High School in Richmond, Texas, which I don't know.
Like, we ran the wing tee. He got 40 carries a game, 2,300 yards.
I don't know what
35 is outrageous.
3,500 is fucking crazy. I mean, that's over $3 a game. In high school, that's $3 a game. I'm not sure what level they play at in Texas, but I think it's a high one, and it's Texas, so you can pretty much count on it being
million different levels in Texas.
Yeah, there's like 8 or 10 of them. You can probably count on that being. Actually, here I can tell you. Randall High School football plays 5A Division II, so they're higher up there.
They go to 7A there.
7 or 8. But yeah, he is an elite run. I mean, his offer list is everybody that matters. It's
I was gonna say what's the other offers like out there, but
you want to see what you want to hear the other offers?
no,
I think they only go to 6A, so I mean 5A is sizable.
His offers got Alabama, Arizona State, Auburn, Baylor, California, Colorado, Florida State, Georgia, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas, Michigan, Miami, Missouri, Nebraska, North Carolina, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Ole Miss, Oregon, Purdue, South Carolina, Stanford, Syracuse, Tennessee.
You said Alabama
TCU,
like we
Texas,
should be worried about that
Texas
nowadays.
A&M, Texas Tech, UCF, USC, Utah, Vanderbilt, SMU, Notre Dame, Oregon State, Washington State.
Please.
Oh, Georgia State, fucking toss up a Hail Mary there. Memphis, North Texas, South Florida, UTSA, Colorado State, Idaho, Louisiana. I'm not even going to keep going. This is very long.
Please.
List. All of the schools offered this kid.
Whatever.
Iowa State can offer immediate playing time for him. This staff has more connections to Texas than the last staff did. And that was one thing that I know that Marchie had always expressed frustration is that that Campbell's staff didn't recruit Texas as much as they could have or should have. Because Texas recruiting is obviously very deep. And now granted, Matt Campbell is, his ties are to the upper Midwest, and he made the big point is, 6-hour radius, all that. I get that.
Counterpoint to that. You know who did recruit Texas a lot?
Paul Rhodes.
Correct.
One of the players
games.
One of the players who did pull out of Texas was
who?
Hakeem Butler.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Well,
he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
I don't know why he's not in wide receiver 1 or 2 in the NFL. I have no idea.
Or now a tight end one. He could be a tight end one now. I mean, that guy, like as a tight end, that guy is just Kyle Pitts. That's all he is. I mean,
but maybe better.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. But maybe better. At worst, he's Kyle Pitts as a tight end. I think is Alexander Robinson also from Texas? No, he's from Minneapolis. I lied. Yeah. So, I mean, the difference though too is obviously Iowa State can now go into Texas with a much better reputation than Paul Rhodes was able to take to Texas. In this staff, the staff also has connections to Louisiana, so I'll be curious to see how that pays off. Because I mean, the tricky thing is like right now, Louisiana is completely and wholly owned by LSU, and then Tulane gets a couple scraps here and there. Texas gets a few people.
There's the good schools. Well, no, like even like,
I mean, most SEC schools will recruit Louisiana because Louisiana doesn't produce a ton of talent, but they produce some very, very good football players.
Yeah, but they have like more than just Tulane and LSU. Like there's Monroe and
there's
Lafayette,
there's Raging Cajuns, and then there's Louisiana Tech. Like there's a bunch of schools in Louisiana. I mean, I guess where I was going with that is like the schools that Iowa State can pretty easily walk into Louisiana and out recruit Monroe, Lafayette.
Maybe now, yeah. I mean, Lafayette was on a run there for a while.
They were like right now. Iowa State could probably out recruit pretty much I think they could probably out recruit Tulane down there. Like the only one, like they're not beating out LSU for anybody in Louisiana. That's just not going to happen
right now. No,
I mean, never. I don't know what sort of hell would have to freeze over for Iowa State to out recruit LSU for a Louisiana kid.
Brian Kelly still being there.
Yeah,
that would help us.
Yeah, that would help us. And but in Ole Miss is right there too. But I would be curious to see how that connection pays off too, because they pulled in a few kids. They had a couple kids from Louisiana on the Washington State roster that then transferred to Iowa State. So they actually do have a small platoon of Louisiana kids on the roster now, which is unusual for Iowa State. So it'll be interesting to see how they. So the staff has broad connections to Ohio, Arizona, Minnesota, Iowa, Texas, Louisiana, Nebraska, the Dakotas, and Washington now. So like you've got a lot of connections in a lot of important areas that are important to Iowa State. So I'll be curious, but like this. I mean,
Florida's tough, man. There's so many good football programs in Florida that like if those kids want to stay there, they're gonna find a place to play there.
They'll stay, yeah. And like Iowa State has gotten good players out of Florida, but it's just they gotta
I mean, how are you going to find a good player that's good enough to contribute at this level that slips through Miami, Florida State, Florida Gators? Like
I mean, they've done it in the past. I mean, you look at TJ Tampa. They got TJ Tampa.
Yeah.
They got Rocco Beck. You know, they've pulled kids out of Florida before, but it's very
easy.
much like it's not easy. Yeah, you really got to be on top of your scouting. Like they really had to be on top of their scouting for TJ and for Rocco Beck and all those guys too. And that obviously that worked out. But was Tariq Milton a Florida kid too? Or is he Florida or Michigan? Florida. Good. Okay. Anyways, Enrique.
I mean, we had a bunch of Florida kids, but like that's what Matt and his staff did, though, right? They like found these kids that like nobody really wanted, and they ended up being great players for us.
Right. So what I think is really interesting about this kid, though, because like he's got every offer under the sun, and maybe they're just reaching out to this kid just to toss, just for a shoot type of thing. But I mean, this is the 27 class. I mean, they're on junior days and stuff like that right now. Like schools have been recruiting this kid for years at this point. So, they're getting into the process fairly late, and they know that they're getting into the process for a 5-star recruit late. They know that. Maybe they're just shooting out an offer because, but like, I'm inclined to believe that they wouldn't have shot this offer out if they didn't think they had a chance to get him. And
you think Georgia State has a chance to get him?
I would not be surprised if Georgia State extended that offer as when he was a freshman and he was still probably not rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So like he's 5'7.5", so he probably didn't blow up until he got to high school, like maybe his sophomore year or something like that. Like a kid his size, probably like his production now speaks for itself, but he probably wasn't like a Derrick Henry where you watch this kid junior in 7th grade and you knew he was going to be a fucking NFL draft pick. Like
yeah.
He wasn't like that probably. So I would guess Georgia State was very, very early on him. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if we actually have a shot to get this kid, but to me, it wouldn't have made sense for Iowa State to even to bother contacting or extending an offer to this kid if they didn't think they had a shot at him.
Well, a lot of things can happen in the recruiting world too, as we know.
Absolutely.
So you just, I think you got to extend the far-fetched, offers no matter what, because it's the same thing as setting your goals, right? If you didn't have a stretch goal, what's the point of having the goal? So,
but even like
you didn't have a stretch offer. What's the point of having any offers?
Famously extended tons and tons and tons of offers. Like they offered hundreds of kids every class.
Yeah, I mean, like Iowa State was the first offer of JJ McCarthy going into,
right. But they didn't always.
Like
they didn't always offer. They didn't always offer 5-star kids.
Not current ones, not really. No,
they didn't offer, like if they had an offer out to a 5-star kid, it's because they offered the kid as like a freshman and they just did a really good job scouting him. Like
JJ McCarthy, dude, where are my Vikings fans at? How we feel about getting rid of Sam Darnold?
Yeah. This is a great. It shows they're not scared. Whether it's a waste of time or not remains to be seen.
Cyclone Larry still believes JJ McCarthy is a good quarterback, and that Sam Darnold's going to turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold has won everywhere he's been, besides who he got drafted by. But that ain't really his fault.
No.
Who has one at the Jets? Like since the
Mark
last
Sanchez.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez, and then before him, Chad Pennington. Who else?
It's crazy the run that Mark Sanchez and Brian went on there. Like, just it's funny to think about that now.
They were like really fucking good. They were like
they made the
14-2 one year, weren't they?
championship game like 3 years in a row.
They were like 14-2 one year, weren't they, or something crazy like that?
Dude, what happened to the Mark Sanchez story? That shit just kind of like died.
I think it's still getting ready to go to court. No, it's getting ready to go to court.
He's out on bail.
JJ McCarthy's girlfriend has a higher start. What?
Dude have a bad trip or something?
Fucking something went wrong. Jeez, he snapped.
He just snapped out of nowhere. Yeah.
Really pissed at that guy for parking his fucking truck there, I guess.
He was trying to run sprints.
Yeah, so I know the staff right now is out on the trail for 2027, and I'm assuming right now they're spending a lot of time. I know they were spending a lot of time to start with in Iowa, just getting themselves acquainted with coaches around here. But
Well, we're an hour and 5 minutes into this thing. Do we want to talk a little bit of basketball?
We should talk a little bit of basketball. Yeah.
The Cyclones take on Colorado Thursday night.
The Buffs.
Yeah, before we go forward, like what happened? Was that like the 4-game blackout in football season? Like blackout, get your ass beat twice in a row, then turn around and just lay the wood on a couple people right after? Like I don't,
Yep, that's exactly what
I
happened.
don't know.
Precisely. What happened was we are now 2-0 on Matthias putting the fucking car on his head and it turning around a losing streak.
But we're also 0-1 with losing coaches after that happening too. So TJ, please don't go.
We have yet to find out if that's just a weird like downstream side effect of it, but we do know that is currently a 2-0 streak.
Yeah, we're not saying that there's no repercussions for me getting inside of the car, but there's also upside to me also getting in the car.
Yeah.
There are definitely repercussions for you not getting inside the car. That is a fact.
It's 3 extra football games losing, and
and ass beating in a Big 12 title game, a lost head coach. I mean, the list is like astronomical.
Mm-hmm. Do you think if they had beaten BYU and Arizona State, that Campbell would have stayed?
If they, I don't know.
If they beat BYU and Arizona State, they're probably in the Big 12 title game.
I would say
I would say no, just because the reason he left wasn't necessarily for like what people think.
Sure.
I'm kind of on the board that they would have had to have won the Big 12 title
and like won a game in the playoffs or
and
something.
been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then he definitely would have left.
Because what he was hired, he was hired December. I mean, maybe Penn State would have waited, I guess, but that would have been well after the portal. So
that'd have been after the portal. Yeah, that'd have been tough.
Or after the portal
and
started.
I don't think I would have seen Campbell like pulling a Lane Kiffin and just bailing in the middle of the playoffs. But
no. But
anyways,
I just think his reasoning of leaving wasn't going to be changed by wins or losses.
Probably not. Basketball, yeah. So they've got Colorado, which they're going to be. I think they're favored by 20.
Yeah, Ken Palm. Oh my God, what the fuck just happened there? Ken Palm has that as a 19-point victory right now.
Yeah.
No,
Colorado's bad.
18-point.
We got Arizona at some point, right?
Yeah, we got to go down
the last
to
game
Arizona.
of the year.
Yeah, we got to go down to Arizona.
Yeah, so they got a stretch here coming up of Colorado, Kansas State, Baylor, and TCU.
Which they should, they can/should win all four of them.
Right before Kansas at home on Valentine's Day. So yeah, I mean, it's home away, home away.
The last little stretch.
It's Kansas Houston two games in 3 days at home.
Yeah,
and then BYU right after
BYU.
That. Yeah, that's right in the end. You got Kansas, Houston, BYU, Texas Tech, Arizona, all at the end.
Yeah, you really want to win all the next 4 just to give yourself a little bit of a padding as you go into that 3-game stretch there before Utah. And because I mean, you get Kansas and Houston at home, that's great, but always going to BYU is going to be in one of those things like you literally show up there the day before. You're running against a high octane team in the fucking mountains. You know, we have struggled there. Obviously, you know, we got our fucking fannies kicked there 2 years ago, and then, you know, we beat them at home last year. But, you know, and prior to going to there 2 years ago, we played them, you know, with Melvin Edgem and that team, and they struggled in that game early on, ultimately winning. But you know, it's an adjustment to go there.
BYU, I'm afraid of because their system is made in a lab to beat Iowa State's. They've got good shooters. They've got AJ DeBonsa, which Iowa State is a good defensive team, but I don't know if they have a good enough any individual defender good enough to deal with AJ DeBonsa.
Now saying that Arizona's really good. They're up 13 at the half.
Yeah,
on BYU,
Arizona's up 13 at the half.
We've got to get rid of this Cincinnati curse rivalry, whatever's happening.
Which is funny because the first 2 years they were in the Big 12, we just blasted them in everything.
And now they're blasting us back. And
Correct.
I don't like it very much.
Yeah.
We beat them in names last year.
BYU on the road.
Well, they beat us this year in football, and then they just beat us I mean,
Put it this way, I almost feel better about going to Arizona than I do about going to BYU because I just don't like playing BYU with their system with AJ DeBonsa and all that. I mean, I know Arizona's really, really good.
I mean, it's going to be a rough stretch either way. Like,
Oh,
Texas Tech's not a bad
Texas
team.
Tech's very good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good point there, Brody. I was thinking of the year prior to when we came back and beat BYU. Yeah, we did lose to them last year in Hilton.
Yeah. Because, they came back last year in Hilton.
Wait.
Wasn't it?
No.
Or did we come back and didn't finish it? Is that what it was? We came back from like 20 down and then didn't quite finish up the comeback. Is that what that was?
Hold on. I think I got my... Yeah, we lost to them in Hilton last year.
Yeah. So I don't like playing BYU. I really don't like playing them at their place. I mean, obviously it's good enough they can win. They can win any of these games, but I am a little bit.
You're right, Brody. Sorry, I was thinking the year prior to that.
I'm not penciling in an L, but I don't feel great about it.
I mean, if you win the rest of the games, that would be a miracle. Like
if you somehow won the rest, if I would say somehow won out, they're a clear, easy number 1 seed.
It's 100%. But then there's also like you could lose that BYU game and still be a number 1 seed because. I mean, there's going to be a lot of jockeying happening. I mean, unless Arizona goes undefeated the rest of the way.
You absolutely have to win. If you don't win at BYU, you have to win every other game.
Every other game.
1 seed. Yeah. It'd be a tough sledding to get there because the problem is that like Arizona's going to win a bunch of games because I think right now the top 4 seeds are Arizona, Michigan, UConn, and what other team am I missing?
Hold on, I got you.
But anyways, like Vegas basically has those 4 as like clearly the favorites to be number 1 seeds.
I mean, you got Arizona, Michigan, Duke's
the other one.
State,
Yeah, Duke's the other one. Yeah,
Iowa
and
State.
You got Nebraska too.
Nebraska, they've got a tough stretch here. They've got to play like Michigan, Illinois, and somebody else.
Yeah, they got Michigan tomorrow night.
Yeah, so they've got a tough stretch here. We'll see if they can hang on to it. But like, if you depending on how much weight you put on Vegas, like they basically believe the number 1 seeds are all but locked in right now. Like I think was it right now that Arizona is a minus 1,000 to be a number 1 seed.
I mean,
that's one horrible bet. Don't ever put money on that. But
Purdue is not going to be a number 1 seed.
No. Purdue is not going to be 1 seed.
They might be a number 1 seed just so they can lose to 16. That's
well, but like I think did Braden Smith just get hurt last game? Like their point guard got hurt last game too. So like they're probably like a 2 or 3 seed.
I think he did finish that game though.
Did he?
Yeah, Purdue's like ranked 12th now.
Yeah, they're like a 4 seed.
So, but I mean, there's in that top 10 realm, there's gonna be a lot of jockeying going around because Michigan's still gonna maybe lose one more because they're gonna. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast.
Oh, he's in Nebraska stuff. Yeah, so it's like Michigan, Illinois, and Purdue is who Nebraska's got.
You got Gonzaga hanging around there at 6 in the rankings.
If Iowa State takes care of business at home and grabs 1 on the road someplace, grabs 1 or 2 on the road someplace, against these top teams, like obviously you should go to Utah and win, but like you protect home, you win the games on the road you're supposed to win, and then you steal one against one of the top 4 teams in the conference.
So you have to beat Kansas State
it's just Manhattan. BYU and Arizona. Those are the only 2 road games that are like
tough.
Yeah, like that of what's left. Those are the only road games against ranked teams, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
BYU and Arizona. So
if you split BYU and Arizona and you protect home,
you're 2 seed at worst, right?
At worst, you're a 2 seed. Yeah, and a 1 seed would depend on other people losing, but
but splitting BYU and Arizona feels like a miracle at this point.
It feels
you
hard.
think?
If you protect home and then just lose to BYU and Arizona on the road. I mean, the problem is BYU is a terrible matchup for us. They're good, but it's also a really awful matchup.
I don't know.
Arizona's really good.
Yeah, but like we're gonna win one of them.
If you're gonna pick one, like you'd probably pick like the BYU's the one that to be win, but even then you're not feeling great about saying that out loud.
Oh, I definitely don't feel good about saying either of them out loud.
Wait, no, if you're gonna pick one, you want to beat Arizona.
Well, yes,
but you want to beat Arizona, but like as far as they're
likelihood.
You think
They're
they're
really
easier
good,
to beat
yeah.
for us?
BYU should theoretically be easier, but like they've got one of the 2 or 3 best players in the country, and their system is just really good against ours.
Lost Photo Machine is smoking weed with this cat.
Nice.
Shout out.
Who's smoking weed with this cat?
Lost Photo Machine in the comments.
Hell yeah.
Smoking weed with this cat. Hell yeah, brother.
Is the cat also like taking bong rips, or like what are we doing here?
Yeah, is the cat high?
The cat's just like
My cat is cool, he says.
all right.
Fantastic.
We got anything else to
Anybody got some questions they want to toss in the chat before we disappear?
So the cat's just there for smoking weed, but he's not actually smoking weed.
Oh, he's CM Punk. All right, I got my stupid video of the week here.
Oh yeah, Matthias, a stupid video of the week.
I'm afraid I have to let you go.
Why?
You keep asking customers whether they want smoking or non-smoking.
What's wrong with that?
The correct terminology is cremation or burial.
That's my
Nice
stupid
one.
video of the week.
That was a stupid video.
That was a stupid video. Pretty funny though.
I don't know when the schedule lines up or how it works because I don't know when I'm going to be down there, but I'm going down to spend some time with Kane and his family for his birthday next month. So if I'm down there for an episode, maybe we'll pull Kane on the episode.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to hear from Kane.
My wife does all the scheduling, so I have to figure out when I'm actually going
to tell her to schedule in some podcast time.
Yeah.
Let's give old Brock Purdy a call and see if he wants to jump on the nightcap.
You think?
Get Jameis Winston on this bitch.
Dude, that would be crazy.
I know.
That would be nuts. But then, like, what's he going to talk about? Actually, Jameis.
We don't need it. Doesn't even matter. We'll just let him talk the entire time.
Just bring him on.
He's actually like outgrown this. Now he has to get paid to do stuff like that. Before he was just rambling for free.
Doing it, yeah.
Yeah. Now he's like, no, I gotta get paid to ramble.
Has CW gotten on your guys' case about the conversations on your podcast?
Absolutely not. No. I think this is exactly what CW signed up
We
for.
literally
that's what he's
talked
gonna
about
get.
on the post game. We talked about butt chugging.
Yeah, we talked straight. We went to it was early too. It was like
I mean, we spent 25 minutes talking about putting test shots in your ass.
We did, yeah. Yeah.
I think he knew what was
CW
I don't even think we've been
I
don't even think we've been as crazy as we could be.
No.
I've also heard that CW is a big butt chugging guy. I'll have to find out.
Should we make a t-shirt that says in a big heart that says CW butt chugging?
What if it's just a big heart and it just has butt chugging in it?
Or that.
What if we just put like a CW picture and he's upside down and there's a giant beer bong going straight into his ass?
Listen.
I like that.
That'd be a funny shirt.
Ideas.
Yeah.
Flowing.
We're getting somewhere here.
There you go. The CF After Dark butt chugging team t-shirt.
I mean, we love, dude. He's got a great haircut. What is there to not like?
CW.
Yeah, just like mine.
Because he's bald.
Yeah.
Just like
just like the front half of Matthias's head too. Or is that just your forehead?
Just the forehead.
Matthias has half of a good haircut.
That's I mean, that is fair. Tom's Meat Locker, which is now another account with Tom's.
Yeah, he's
mustache.
on he has a show on Iowa everywhere where they talk about eating the placenta and shit like that. So yeah, it's like,
which is
yeah,
I've heard it.
About butt
chugging. I've heard of it, but
I've heard of it, but it's weird.
It's objectively weird. Yeah, like I'm not even saying it's like I like it that it's not nutritionally beneficial, but it's fucking weird, is what it is. Yeah. Anyways,
can I grill it or do I have to raw dog it? Like, can I put like seasoning, like some Montreal steak?
You're like throw it on the fucking wood burner for 12 hours.
Can I put on the smoker or like what do we?
Dylan's
I make
about to go raw
You making
dog.
like placenta burnt ends or what?
Yeah, can I make it into like a barbecue sandwich, or do I have to eat it like a fucking oyster?
Please never
just
say raw dog.
Honestly, emphatic. That's where my brain went to. I'm like, what dude just said raw dogging a placenta.
Is you dehydrate it and powderize it, and then just right there with you.
That's probably the best way.
That's
Yeah.
got to be the quickest way to get it in there. Like grill it up.
I don't know how you could watch childbirth and be like,
I don't know.
I'm hungry. Give me some of that shit.
I'm hungry and I'm eating something in that.
I've watched childbirth twice in my life, and I can confidently say
Did you
that
leave hungry?
never crossed my mind.
I'm not looking forward to it, dude. It's like watching your favorite restaurant burn down. Like, yeah, they're gonna rebuild it, but like the menu ain't gonna be the same and shit. You know, different. It's all gonna be fucked up.
Favorite restaurant burning down.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, don't worry, they'll rebuild it, but it's just not the same. You know.
Yeah. We've just rebranded a little bit.
We've rebranded. Fuck.
You have to blend it and butt chug it.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now we're raw dogging placentas in the butt. I guess that's wild.
Jesus. Yeah.
This is wild.
Anyways, if CW isn't bitching about any of that shit, then we're fine. We'll find out. We'll ask her.
Chris says, "I can't wait to tell my wife that one, Dylan."
I mean, this conversation was started because of CW's.
That's true. Yeah, it's absolutely true. Yeah. In reality, he kind of started it just like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has he? I haven't seen any clips. Like, has he eaten the placenta? Is that where this came from? Or
I think Hassel maybe did.
He seems like a placenta eating guy.
I mean,
love where this conversation has gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not like I don't know how you would like.
I've heard so many people talk about it, and I can't tell who's serious and who's just blowing smoke.
I don't know, man. It just seems like one of those like drinking raw milk kind of things. Like, this isn't good. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna talk about breast milk now. Is that what we're doing?
No,
you're gonna drink breast milk.
I said raw milk, like raw.
Matthias, I know you've tried it. Is it good?
I have not.
I gotta know.
Why you say that with a fucking grin on your face, you weirdo?
Because just thinking about it makes me give me the heebie-jeebies.
I mean, I'm not saying like straight out of the tit. Like,
I say this is a great point. Raw milk and breast milk are not the same. Like two different animals, man. Like what?
Yeah, but we were already on the childbirth, and then you were talking
I
about
was
milk.
like,
So.
it's like raw milk. You're like, you're drinking breast milk now. Like,
I wonder, are there nutritional benefits of drinking breast milk? It's got to be.
Well, I mean, I'm sure because like it's full of like protein, and vitamins, and fat.
Can I put like chocolate syrup in it?
I thought you were going to say cereal for a second, and I mean, sure, I guess
cinnamon toast breast milk would go crazy. I mean, the milk after cinnamon toast crunch is the best liquid that has ever been made, ever.
I thought of something, but I don't know if I can like say it on the podcast.
Dude,
I'm just gonna I'll text it to you later.
The milk that gets left in the bowl after you have cinnamon toast crunch, is that not the best liquid?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Can ever be concocted.
Yeah.
Ooh, breast milk, White Russian.
That's gotta curl really fast, wouldn't it?
Typically, things when you add alcohol in them, they do get better. So,
dairy is usually a fine line. I mean, I'm going to say this
Fireball and eggnog,
but I am.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? Don't give me that look. Like Fireball and eggnog, a normal fucking thing to drink.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
As the Cyclone fan base's foremost White Russian consumer, I will tell you I do really like White Russians, but like Fireball and eggnog seems insane to me. I also don't really like love eggnog.
Also, where'd the name come from? Like, aren't
eggnog?
Most Russians white anyways?
Well, it's got vodka in it. It's dairy and vodka, which is pretty much the two most Russian things.
No, I mean like Russian people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so White Russian seems like overkill.
Just call it well, if you called it just a Russian, it would be just a shot of vodka.
Can't say my wife said breast milk is a little sweet.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is a good point. I'll put it in the Discord.
He was not
Sweet is surprising to me. I thought it would be less sweet than normal milk.
What kind of milk?
Breast milk. This guy says his wife said it's a little sweet.
That's surprising to me.
What? Oh, okay. I thought he had said he had tried it, but then I was not brave enough to taste it. Okay. Got it.
Well, this concludes the breast milk portion of our podcast.
I'm gonna put it in the I'm putting it in the Discord right now.
It's like a human oyster shot, you know, you take the placenta and then wash it down with the breast milk shot. Have you ever had an oyster shot?
That sounds awful.
It's the only way I can eat an oyster because I can't eat them because of the texture, but you just swallow it whole. So like, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. An oyster shot sounds awful.
Yeah, I guess it does probably depend on what she eats. If you've got like a fat pig wife that eats McDonald's every day, the breast milk probably isn't that good. I wasn't talking about anyone. I was just talking in a broad spectrum of human beings.
Oh shit.
If she has a healthy diet, her breast milk's probably better.
Chris says Jesus Christ.
Okay.
He said it.
Oh my god. Do we have any well, we never got to the
we do. You're gonna drink breast milk live on camera. You can get some on Facebook Marketplace. Matthias is gonna do it.
From Facebook Marketplace.
You get like Craigslist breast milk.
I've seen it on Marketplace.
There's no shot I'm getting.
Where are my parents? I don't have any.
Secondary market breast milk.
I'm not even brave enough to try my wife's breast milk. You want me to go to Facebook Marketplace?
Facebook Marketplace?
Well, I didn't know where else we were gonna get some.
Stormy wants us to talk about basketball recruits.
We already hit the basketball and football. That's what. And then somebody mentioned CW and his placenta thing, and that conversation blows my mind. Like, I don't know. Somebody's done it, and I want to know who, and I want to know why.
Basketball recruits. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we really do have a good recruiting class coming in.
Yeah, the 2026 class is actually a really, really nice class. Yusuf Gray, Christian Wiggins, Jackson Kiss, Dorian Ronaldo Comlin, and did Marcus Zeeley actually commit? I don't remember if he did or not, but
DRK, I think the kids are calling him.
Yeah,
going to be a real nice centerpiece.
Mm-hmm. And then Christian Wiggins, I know are some of our basketball guys in the chat that are more tapped into this, specifically the recruiting side of this, are very, very excited about Christian Wiggins. I haven't had a chance to watch him too much. 2
post players in one class, pretty cool.
Yeah,
seems to be our weakest spot over the last couple years of our basketball teams.
Yusuf Gray posted a picture with Curtis Jones when the Nuggets played at the Bucks the other day. So he's already tapped into the Iowa State family, I suppose.
Basketball recruiting's crazy.
Basketball recruiting is somehow wilder than football recruiting.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy
as
thing
we continue to allow NBA G Leaguers to play college basketball.
Yeah, at this point now you're just recruiting guys that have already been drafted. Which
That's
is
crazy
to me.
And like, I think it is because like one guy can like flip your basketball team upside down. Where in football, that's not really the case.
Jacob
came back and we're actually talking about actually important stuff. What the fuck?
Like, yeah, one player can like change the dynamic of your basketball team, where football is not really the case. I feel like so.
Oh yeah, it's so much easier to build that basketball team right back up from the ground up, as we've seen already with Iowa State, and you could lose your coach and lose some players, but then you can easily make an NCAA tournament team year one. So, that gives you hope if it were to ever happen again for basketball, but let's hope it doesn't. Let's just keep the momentum riding.
Yeah. The nice thing is, the great thing about how good Iowa State is at basketball right now is I have not paid one bit of attention to recruiting, really, because this team has a chance to go to a Final Four and win a national title.
Yeah, I think the nice thing with TJ is like he locks up his recruiting classes early, like the year prior, like in the summer.
Yeah, he takes care of business.
And then like it just like dwindles off because nobody cares. Like it's what's going to come in the transfer portal right after the season ends, and then you just move on. It just, he's that many years ahead in thinking about this thing and having guys. I mean, you can already look. He's already got a 4-star shooting forward. Or small forwards. I keep saying shooting forward. Fucking hate when I do that.
Josiah Harrington.
Yeah, small forward.
Which he's a local kid from Eldridge, which is cool.
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna go into the summer. That recruiting class for 2027 is gonna be pretty much finished and to be forgotten about until they sign their letter of intent.
Yeah.
Oh, the Alabama thing too. That's the G Leaguer thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got Alabama, Baylor.
But they have like a court case coming up.
It was actually just today. It was suspended for 10 days. So there's a restraining order that was extended today. Literally, there's a restraining order on the hearing was 10 days. So it was an extra 10 days. So he has an extra 2 weeks to play with Alabama before they have to go through this litigation process. I don't know.
Is it even worth it at that point?
Like for Alabama, if they think that's the difference between them, flaming out in the round of 32 or the Sweet 16 and them making a Final Four, then yeah. Alabama being good at basketball is bad for the sport.
But like, isn't it pretty obvious that like G Leaguers shouldn't be playing college basketball?
It is obvious to every single person involved, including the coaches doing it.
Even
they know it's dumb.
What is more egregious by Nate Oates, right? All right. Allowing this G Leaguer to play basketball and knowingly know you're just fucking up the rules, or they allowed that one dude to play a basketball game after murdering someone and then also do the guns up symbol during his player entrance.
Neither are great. I'm going to say the second one. Murder is worse than bringing back a G Leaguer to play college basketball. That might be a hot.
You remember that when that kid did that and he came out to I don't even remember what he fucking
insane.
did.
I mean,
and then the next day he was arrested.
Yeah.
At least it was the next day. Like, Miami and Florida football teams had people murdering people all the time, and they just kept playing for years. So,
shout out Aaron Hernandez.
That's a crazy situation because Baylor did it, Bama's doing it. I kind of think like they're just doing it they're pushing the envelope as far as they can until somebody stops.
Somebody says stops.
Yeah, I think even Nate Oates said that. He's like, everybody knows that this shouldn't be legal, but it is legal, so I'm going to do it because I need to win games.
Yeah, I don't think TJ is going to do it, but he did say it was about a month ago. They asked about that. He's like, if that opportunity like arise and like it was one of the things that benefited our team and it made sense, like they'd do it. Yeah. But I'm not. He also was like, I'm not going to do it at the same time. So,
like if Keyshawn Gilbert came, like he's out of eligibility, but like,
wouldn't that be wild?
That would be fucking crazy. The one thing this team doesn't need is another guard that can't shoot.
Tyrese Halliburton, come on down. Rehab here. Let's go.
The first time an NBA player comes back, let's just get Tyrese Halliburton back for like a year.
Why not?
If LeBron's gonna go back and play.
LeBron has all of his eligibility left.
Yeah.
He was originally committed to Duke, I believe is what
he's gonna retire from the NBA and then go play 4 full years in his 40s.
And probably still be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to worry about load management. He's getting night off, the following night anyways.
I mean, he's only playing twice a week, which is, even.
He would be disgusting, and it would be nasty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, boys.
Practice squad guys. When are we getting some practice squad guys in the transfer portal?
I'm trying to remember. I don't even know what they're at for a roster total right now, because now it's just 105 players on the roster, scholarship or not.
No, I mean like some NFL practice squad guys.
Oh.
Has anyone tried that yet?
No, but you also have to be in college. You have to basically exhaust 3 years of eligibility to even be in the NFL. So like,
yeah, I'm aware.
That's like,
it's like I know where the right tackle
Dylan,
is.
I've had about enough of your shit tonight.
He knows the rules of the NFL, Levi.
Dude, you gotta understand. I've been locked in this house for 4 days with like an absurd amount of snow. Not to you guys, but to people here. They think like the world is ending.
Yeah,
you could blow off some steam today.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can go find a placenta to eat.
Technically, LeBron could play football, right?
He could.
We'll take him.
Get him as a tight end.
Yeah.
He could probably still do it.
What's worse that could happen?
Sure. I mean, he could die, but.
Yes.
I mean, Ben Bramer tried it. I mean,
yes. Okay. It was nothing serious, so that's not that bad of a joke. But
like
I was actually like really worried for the kid, and then his roommate got his reboot card, and I was like, okay, then he's fine because that's crazy.
It was like an hour later. He was like home, playing video games and stuff. But yeah. Ready to wrap her up? We're like an hour and 37.
Yep. Well, we'll everybody follow all the Cyclofanatic social media accounts. CF After Dark on Facebook, After Dark CF on Twitter. We will be back Thursday night after the basketball game. That's gonna be wild for me because my wife has book club.
Oh,
and then I have to put both kids down to bed and be on in time to do that post-game show. This is going to be a test of the wills. It's going to be insane. I may not even know what happens in the basketball game and get on to talk about it.
What book are they reading?
I have fucking no idea.
Well, you're like the worst husband in the world. Like, show some support. Like,
she's never listened to one of these podcasts ever. Okay.
You should at least know what book.
She didn't even know Levi was still doing Wide Right Natty Light while we were still there. She's like,
do you even know like what kind of genre they're in? Are they into like the Of Mice and Men, or is it like 50 Shades type stuff?
I mean, they've been all over. I don't know. They are murder mysteries
it's some smutty stuff.
Probably like coloring books now at this rate. Who knows?
Book club is just coloring books. Oh man.
Now, actually, Hilton South, this is the thing that drives me nuts about their book club.
They don't drink wine.
They don't do any of that. What kind of book club is this?
They actually read?
Yes.
That's so lame.
They read the book. They do gossip a little bit. They got that going, but there ain't no wine.
Huh.
This is like a mid-tier book club. Like it may even be below.
How many
mid.
do you think are reading versus audio booking it?
I think they're all audio
booking it. Yeah.
My wife is audio booking it.
I say most people, like, when they say they're reading the book now, they're just listening.
It is lame. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
They're definitely not practicing with bananas at book club.
All right, let's wrap this shit up.
All right. Well, we'll be back Thursday, guys. We'll see you then. So
we will not be back. We will not be back Thursday. But
I will.
Oh, the post game. Yeah.
As of right now, I'm the only one scheduled to be on that. So if I'm late, I'm late.
I'll be on it.
Well, fuck you. I didn't want you on there anyways.
Oh, fine. Dylan, you're on the post game on Thursday.
Can I bring beer?
Yeah. That's encouraged. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys on Thursday.